No, see, now this is about to be a teachable moment for everyone because unfortunately for you, you're on the page of someone who's a transgenerational healer and a cultural activist. What you cease to understand is it's not about being corrected. It's about the fact that you don't need to correct accents. Accents don't need to be corrected. Accents need to be appreciated, and different cultures need to be understood. What you don't understand is that you don't have cultural intelligence. What you don't understand is that for a very long time, trying to force people to speak a certain way and denounce their language and their accents is a huge part of cultural erasure, which is violence towards the other. Listen, it might take a while. It might take a while because you might need some prerequisites to understand why this is so harmful to people and how much harm it has done to many people across the board. I'll give you one example and then I gotta go. But I hope this example helps anybody who's listening because that's the point of my platform. I gladly welcome certain types of ignorance for that reason. You know, a lot of Latin people who are full blood Latinas and Latinos in the United States do not know how to speak their mother tongue, their mother language. And it's not because they don't have Latin blood in them, but it's because their parents were made to be afraid and they were having job opportunities taken away from them if they had an accent. It was preferred that you learn complete English and lost your accent, and then you would have favor put upon you to get jobs and job security. Now, I'm not saying, oh, we need to give jobs to people who don't know how to communicate properly in spaces. That's an overstatement. That's not the point. Okay, so let's not insert logical fallacies on top of the ignorance that's already there, because that's just going to convolute and cause more chaos, conflict, and confusion. And that's not allowed in my spaces or on my page. But what it did do is it erased culture for the generations to come so that they lost their ability to speak their language. They lost that connection. And in that, they've lost a part of their self-esteem that is vital to the soul's ascension and the soul's mind, body, spirit health. This is what causes a lot of things like depression, is losing culture. That's one of the main factors behind why people have self-esteem issues and why they allow for certain abuses to happen in their life and can't get to a better place. Cultural erasure causes a multitude of issues. And it's going to take some consideration, some studying, but most of all, some compassion to actually learn about the things that I'm talking about. Okay? I hope that helps. I hope that helps anybody who's listening. Sincerely. For educational purposes only.